Hi. I'm starting over and come along for the journey. It'd be a lot of fun. I'm starting this video because I want to get back into videos and making short little clip-its. I can show you around things that I do, what I like to do, my interests. If you care about that, stay along. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the next few clips of what I do. Thanks for coming. Right. Today's agenda, gym, leg day. Oh, you can't, that's my knee. Got laundry going, already had lunch, off to the gym we go. Gym done. Legs sore, off to get food. Yeah, I just got some cat food. My arms are still sore from yesterday. But yeah, I'm thinking for the rest of the day, I'm gonna do some more laundry, cook some meals, and then do some makeup looks just to practice and get back into it again, and then take a shower and, I don't know, maybe find a book or something, I don't know. Back home, time to switch laundry, do dishes, make food, and then do my makeup look, find a makeup look, make the makeup look, film the makeup look, edit the video, post it, shower, go to bed. Let's go. Let's do makeup! Yay! Makeup look today because I feel very inspired because I feel like I haven't done my makeup in a long time and like I really want a fun outlet. And so I'm jumping into it. I've been doing nails. I'm recently a licensed nail tech. So now I've been really onto the nails, but now I'm like, hold on, wait. I still love doing makeup. So, this. Yeah, we're gonna do something like this. I'll put a picture on the screen, so. For the eyes, because that's where I always start. And don't judge the way I do my makeup. Even though I am a professional. My AC out, hello! My AC is out upstairs, so I'm chilling downstairs until it gets colder. I don't know who to talk to about it because it's my place, so I can't be like, maintenance, come over. Like, it's like, hey, you're kind of SOL if you don't know how to do it yourself. And like, I'm SOL because I don't know how to do that. That's not my job. My job is to make people feel pretty, not feel pretty. Well, feel pretty and plant holder, but I put my brushes in and some little rocks at the bottom. So, I don't know, I just try to be aesthetic where I can. So anyway, I'm starting with some concealer and I'm just putting this on the lids just as a good base. I find that full coverage really just kind of blocks out everything. So I'm just taking this Amazon brush that I got years ago. It's blue. If you haven't caught on by now, my favorite color is blue. I kind of just blend it out, buff it out. Kind of just let it go everywhere because we can always clean up. I mean, we can literally do whatever, but I really just 11. And I just have not stopped, honestly. And it's honestly my passion and calling. I didn't know there was actually like a job for it. And then I got into college and was doing theater as a major. And obviously this isn't my color. We can tell straight off the bat. It's okay. You're not gonna see it. Adding it with some Maybelline Fit Me powder just to set it because that was just like, I'm using this as a primer basically. Is it necessary? Absolutely not. Do you have to do this? No. I just find it as a very clean canvas. Like, think as like a fresh, like out of the plastic canvas. So anyway, a little bit more about me since you asked. I majored in theater, got my Bachelor of Fine Arts, and I moved to Nashville, Tennessee, and went to school for special effects for 2 years, and made a lot of friends, and decided that I needed to come back home for family reasons and just personal things along the way. And so I moved back home and I was like, well, obviously there's not a lot of makeup gigs down where I'm at, so what's another creative outlet that I can have and use? And that is nails. So yeah, okay, cool, we have that orange. I was like, I don't know if I have that orange. I do. So, so I'm going in with the orange to shape everything. And then I kind of like to break down my looks while I do them, like in my head or out loud, as you can tell. I'm just grabbing this washcloth. You need to clean your brushes. This is your reminder to clean your brushes. Am I guilty of not cleaning them? Absolutely yes. Do I need to get better? Absolutely yes. But, so, Bright Beauty Bay, by Beauty Bay makeup palette, 42 colors. I got this and it's just like literally everything. Like, it's the size of my head, hello? But anyway, it's colors. So I just like, when I'm doing creative looks like this, I try to I grabbed this palette. This is my go-to palette. I think I tossed, when I moved from college to Nashville, I tossed my James Charles palette. But she was like 4 years old, like way past expiration. So I'm going right here in the, like right under my brow, kind of towards my nose. And just kind of patting in the color as best as I can, getting the pigment on. They bring it down to here, okay. And that's my cat. If you're wondering what that is, that's my cat. Yes, Am, I'm talking about you. Ooh, careful. I love you. I know you want to do makeup too. Not right now, though. Not right now. Mommy's doing her makeup first. I know, crazy concept. I get off. We're definitely feeling it. So I also don't know about this shape on me personally. We'll see if it like extends or accentuates my eye shape. I have weird eyes, I will say. So, let's see. So I moved to Nashville, stayed up there for 2 years, came back home, got certified as a nail technician, passed my state board, and then I also work, since I have special effects background, I decided to apply to the local haunt here in town, and I'm now training to be one of the makeup artists there, and I'm also a scare actor there. Don't put your brushes in your mouth. It's very unsanitary. Don't do what I do. Just appreciate what I do. So yeah, I'm just still packing on this orange until I get to the vibrancy of what I'm looking for, or I think I'm going crazy. They probably used a different palette than I used, but you gotta work with what you got sometimes. Sometimes when you're out in the field, you know, you're given $2 and a ham sandwich and you just kind of gotta go for it. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. We're just kind of got $2 and a ham sandwich and we're going for it. Start with yellow and then orange, but I jumped the gun as per usual for me and straight in on orange, but you know, that's okay. Life throws you curveballs and you work with them. So I'm getting all up in my brow, I'm not even gonna lie to you, but it's makeup. There's no rules. It's the one best part about makeup. There is no rules. Well, other than like making sure you're sanitary and like making sure your artist or the person in your chair is, you know, doing okay. So I'm also gonna bring this yellow down just a little bit out by my brow bone to also kind of help blend it. Set orange yellow kind of look. They have a good pop of magenta, pink kind of look going. So I'm gonna get a finer brush because this is a little too big for how fine this line is. And we're gonna grab our detail brush, which right now I'm just gonna use this very small, so like I can get really up in there. And so I'm gonna grab this dark purple here at the bottom. Oh, you can't see. This dark purple at the bottom. And I'm going to just kind of start my line there and then blend out with pink. So, let's see. like right here in the eyes and then out here. So right now I'm still focused right here in my eyes. Line down right there. And now we gotta do it on the other side. Yippee, yippee! You know, it's never too late to start your passion, I feel like, and you can always find something out of what you've already learned. So like theater, obviously there's hair and makeup, but like obviously you can grow more from that. So what can I need to learn more about the techniques and the tools and just the way to word things and just everything, a little of everything, a little bit of everything. So now that I have my purple down, I'm gonna use this Make Them Wink hot pink right here and blend it out with another small brush, but it's a little fluffier and not as dense, but it's still good to get in that small space. So I'm just gonna pick up a little bit on my... Such a nice blend. I love these colors because they blend so well together and I don't have to worry like, it doesn't like, so I feel like I lost a little bit of the orange, and that's okay because we can always go over it. So I'm gonna grab a little bit more of the orange, knock off some of the excess, and just heighten the orange once again, going back and forth between the pink and orange until I get the shade that I'm trying to achieve. But honestly, this area of the eye. So looks like we have an orange into a purple smoked out to a pink. So I'm gonna go back in with the fluffy brush right here, the smaller one, because we're going on a smaller area. And I'm just trying to clean off the most of the pink that I have and get my orange back on my brush and just start getting it where to connect to this like little wing out here, just so we know to keep it content in this area. So all right, I see a light pink ahead of that, so I'm gonna take this little flat brush right here. I've probably used it for concealer. I don't know what I've used it for, but I'm gonna take this color called Tutu right here, this light pink, and kind of just pat it right by the orange and then probably blend it into each other. So we're just gonna go in this little crease that we've made right here, pat it in ever so slightly. It's just sometimes my arms are tired because I worked out yesterday, so it gets a little heavy, I'm not gonna lie. I know it's a makeup palette, how heavy could it be? Well, you'd be surprised. All right, cleaning this brush off, and I'm gonna go in with that hot pink again that I used to blend the orange and purple together because, well, actually it goes into a darker orange. I don't really have a darker orange, so I'm just gonna use this red right here and kind of buff it. Place it right next to this orange and a little bit on top. Palette they used, I don't know what palette they used, but we're gonna work with what we got, and what we got is this, and we're getting there. And so we're just gonna keep going out and out. Just keep going, fanning it out. It's a very drawn out look, so. Right around this area, so we're just gonna kind of make a V here. Keeping the upper part of the V very light and not taking too much of what's over here, because we're, you know. But yeah, tomorrow's ab day, not excited. I love doing the machines, like working on the machines, but at the same time I'm like, I can't do this, but I gotta keep pushing myself. You don't want to give up. You always want to keep going, even when it's hard. And that's not just for like something you're working on, that's towards anything in life, honestly. Okay, so I have more purple on this side than this side. I didn't go light enough, but I'll teach you a little trick that I've learned along the way. Grabbing a really fluffy brush and getting some white and tapping off the excess, and just, it kind of mutes it a little bit and kind of takes it down the shock factor of it. But now that I lost a little bit of orange, I'm gonna go back in with my orange brush and go back over it, and then bada bing, bada boom, you can't tell it's too much. Isn't that amazing? Ugh. The last thing that we have is the inner corner, and that is the hardest part sometimes, getting that shape down too. Here are the projects. I caught it. But yeah, I'm gonna take that light pink in the corner right here, and I'm gonna do my inner corner. But since it's water activated, you just gotta get like a little bit of water. Sometimes I've used a dapping dish and put water in it and just dipped my brush in it and dipped it into the palette. Sometimes I just spray the palette. It's really whatever you're into. I'm just gonna give her a light spritz, and then I want a pretty solid consistency, not too runny. You want it to work with you, not against you. So like, I don't know if you can really see that or not, but now we're gonna go in with the inner corner of the eye from the look and just draw her on. So I usually start at the top of the lid and work my way back and then go back in for the, just like that. And then going in on the other side. And oh my gosh, the other side is always so scary, but you just have to do the things you're scared of. Who said that? And hit your nose sometimes. And just like that, it's done. We have the pink line. Wipe off your brush. And put the purple under the eye a little bit, and then I will clean up the outskirts and put on some lashes, and I will show you a finished review at the end. So yeah.